So instead of a coffee break, let me set that up. Why did Sublime die? Coffee break. That, so now haha, and then if I don't, it's still a coffee break. Haha, I have my soda right here. So, news. I don't have a YouTube studio. Yeah, I don't have a YouTube studio bookmark. But yeah. You know what this? $92 subscribers. 92 subscribers. I can't believe it. $92 subscribers. Yo. Hello. So yeah, soda break. I have a can of soda right now. Yeah, and this program is written in my programming language. So it's this. It's this. I just added this part. Back then it just printed coffee break here, but I changed that. So now if I provide like custom stuff here, if I just do that, it will be a coffee break, and then just put anything here. Or no, it's not us. Nope, this is not. This is a command. This is the yeah, that's a command right there. This executes the command. So this is the command figlet, and then it just passes it to lolcat. So lolcat just turns things into rainbows, as you can see. And then figlet. Oh, oops. Figlet just, yeah. So I didn't create the ASCII thing. Although I do have an ASCII thing. This, it doesn't look good. So if I run it, whoops, examples, letters. There. Let me just, yeah. What the hell? Oh, it needs to be all caps. So it's not that readable. So if I do coffee break here, it's not gonna look great. It's not gonna look great. And if I do soda break, so maybe, nope. So I can just do that, put that in low cut. I think that would work. Yep. So technically, I do have ASCII here, ASCII art here in Myla. What feature should I add to Myla? I'm thinking Oh yeah, I do have the new socket one. So now we do have sockets. Now. So technically we can do internet stuff. Yep, there's the socket functions. Wait, where's oh, the socket. Okay. Oh, there it is. Chat. I'm gonna make a server. Oops. Myla, and then we're gonna not turn on, where is this one, sublime syntax. I vibe coded this part, it was annoying. Alright, set. So what we need to do is add socket here, and so I could just go socket. Looks off, but yeah, it's fine. Oops. Right. Get. Then we're gonna use now. For now, we're gonna use get underscore, and that would be arch, and then platform. So there's also a problem here in ML platform specific. This needs to be at the top because it's gonna get overshadowed by Linux. If yeah, we need to. That. So if I build this on my phone right now, right now it's broken. Well, not this one, my editor that I showed you last time, it just doesn't work. Oops. So second, get. Oh, let's just. What's this? Oh, what the hell? Git pull lasciare base. Come on. There we go. Just remove that thing. Just a second. Here we go. And now we can run. Oh, whoops. What the hell? Yeah. It's fine. Oh no, it's not fine. It cannot find. Wait, what? Eh? What? Was it Archon? Print ln type of. That's weird. So if I go Archon, it should canon list. What happened? Oh no, that's correct. That's correct. I meant array. Type of array 2 or 1 is that canon array. Oh, what? we do that. Does it have its own version? Oh, that might, yeah. No, it doesn't. And in VMM we just pull it. We don't even build with. No wonder why. I forgot that flag. So it's that should be there. Eh? So there was already VMM build. There it is. Ah, I see. We don't do it. Yeah, there we go. That should work now. And some stuff is happening, but ignore that for now. Ignore that for now. So Myla is used here. So I can run Myla code in here. I can is it sin? Yeah, sin Myla. Okay, that does not. No, that works. Yeah, it doesn't like something, which is weird. It's a bug. It shouldn't happen, and I checked everywhere and I couldn't find it. So, anyways, yeah, you can write Myla code in here. So, variable, and then you can run it using rcon or r. R will not exit this window, so what happens is that happens, and then messes up. So rcon is the best one because it exits out of the window. So this is the actual terminal here that you're seeing, and then when you press any keys, it goes back here, and it doesn't do it. I hate this. Just a second. I have. Why is it hating on this? It's weird. Why? So if I just. Okay, no more errors, and I can still put 8 there, so that's good. So yeah, you can also program in C. There's also a syntax highlighter for C here. So now there's syntax highlighter for C. Oh, whoops. C, and then char star v. You can just program like in C. Go. And right now there's no support for custom syntax highlighting. The syntax highlighting is written in C, but in the future it will be able to use Myla functions. So what you'll be able to do is create plugins for VMM using Myla. So the point of Myla is to embed it basically. Just a second, let me complete this. It's basically, yeah, create. Just a second. Name. See. It should be around here. Where is it? Oh, I did not save it. Oh, sad. Now I should fix that. So anyways, yeah. So as you can see right here, this is a plugin for VMM. Because VMM, the editor, doesn't know how to process tabs. This is the logic for inserting 4 spaces for tabs. Just a second, I got a message. Oh yeah, so yeah, this is a little bit weird, but it's a fix, temporary fix. So here in date.myla, this is the logic for inserting the date. This was a test, as you can see. it literally just inserts it into the current wherever the cursor is. So yeah, I am proud of Myla because it is able to do this. Like, what? It's small. It's very small. Um, the release version, it takes a while to compile, is 179 kilobytes. Not not even half a megabyte. And the smallest build, literally smallest, is 107 kilobytes. So the purpose of Myla is to be able to create something that you can put in other applications. So, oh, oops. So there's also like a test here. Where is it? Hello C. So it's using Myla. Oh, it's outdated. Let me just fix that. So this is actually a library. Whoops. And it hung. Right. Just a second. That was unexpected. Whoops, wrong button. So yeah, that doesn't exist anymore. This is now just print value. Whoops, print value. So yeah, that's the use of Myla. You can use it in. So let's make a sample here. Let's call it embed.c. We're gonna use Myla. So we're gonna define ML library. So MLlib. This just tells Myla that if this is defined, it's gonna be used for embedding. So that you're gonna just go Myla.c, and then you can just use Myla. That's how simple it is. Value star v eval star 90 plus 80. Give it the globals. Print the value. And that's gonna have no new lines, so we're gonna go use puts for that. And now we're gonna release it so it doesn't click memory. And then when we run this, and it doesn't run. Oh, because it doesn't have math. Just a second. It should have that. Native. There we go. So those are already, if not defined, ML no math. And if we're gonna put it next to the functions, where's sin? There is cosine, tangent. Here it is. Just a second. There we go. So now we can just go here, define ML no math. Make sure that we go down here and do the same thing here. So where is it? There it is. If not defined, ML no math. And if so, do that, and now this should build. There it is. There it is. We can use Myla in another script in less than what? How many lines is that? That's 5 lines. 5 lines. Or you can just ignore the output and now it's just 4 lines. 1, 2, 3, 4. 4 function calls. You have the entire Myla functionality at your disposal. You even have large integers. And it would still work. And you can still go print value v chart10. And it would work. It's just, it's that simple. It's that simple. But for some reason you wanted infinity, so there you go, you can have infinity. Myla is very easy to use, and if you wanted to print something, you can. It'd still be there. There you go. Oh, the null is just from this. There you go. That's how easy it is to run Myla code from C as a library. 4 functions. 4 functions is all you need to run Myla code. So the reason why I made Myla is because here, Lua interrupts. So let's see. Yeah, I don't think people would like to set up that much. Let's see. Look at that. It's not much, but look at that. Do you understand all of that? And you're probably gonna say, what the hell is that? Why is this push and set? That's because Myla uses a stack-based VM, and yeah. Will you publish the language? It's already on GitHub. When did you chat that? I did not see that. I did not see that. Oh my goodness, you for 6 minutes. Are you still there? It's already on GitHub. Yeah, here's the repository for it. And as you can see, it only has 22 keywords with 30 different constructs. So that means that these 22 keywords has variants, and it's listed here. So the functions can have 5 variants. The variants are just as what's the word? Unique syntax, not necessarily a different function. So for example, this catch, the reason why there's 2 variants is because the first variant doesn't catch the error. The second variant does. So it's catch name block or catch then block. What I'm talking about is this. So you can have catch. Oh yeah, let me just here in example all Myla. So here in catch, yep, this is the second variant, and this is the first variant. You ignore the error. So there, you ignore the error, and you cannot see the error. This is the second variant, and that earlier was the first variant. Functions have 5 variants because you can have a name. I think lambdas are not included there, so I will update that. So you can have a name. You can have implicit, not implicit, contextual values like in Scala, and explicit closures. Yeah, this just doubled, but yeah, those are the main variants of the function. Either no contextual values or no closures. In this case, there's both. And then there's also lambdas, which can have no name but still have that, but still have these cases. So actually it's 6, I think. And oh yeah, no, it's 8 because you can you can omit the parameter list. So you can omit the parameter list. So there's at least 6 variants that don't overlap. So yeah. I'm one off there. But I won't include that because no one will use that variant much because it's unreadable. Can you read that? So yeah, there's also sync. Sync just this is an annoying part of Myla. This looks like that should changing B should not change A, right? You're wrong. Horribly wrong. This does change. It does change. Let's open test. Here. So if I go here, go Myla example test, it's 1-1. So what you need to do is copy it explicitly. Now it won't change the original. Why did I make it that way? Because it will be faster. It's faster and it's just, yeah, no, it's intuitive. Because everything in Myla is passed by reference. So if I pass A to a function that changes A, that parameter, so if I go here, go fn increment, and then go set A plus equal 1, people would think that that won't change the value passed into here. But again, it's passed by reference. So that actually changes A. As you can see. So it makes it easier to do stuff that otherwise isn't possible in normal interpreted languages. For example, in Python, you would need to pass this as an object field or a list to be able to change the value inside of it, not the actual value passed. Actually, I can't talk, Jesus. So yeah, it's passed by reference by default, and that's not abstracted, it's not hidden, it's by default. It's not passed by value, even numerical types, as I just demonstrated. So if I actually go here, there's another separate statement that makes it even more explicit. Sync. You probably saw it in the keywords list. So what that does is it explicitly sets the reference in A to the new value, to the new R value produced by this expression. So there you go. Increment A, var A is equal to 0, and then that. So I will make a new operator. I'm gonna show you how easy it is to change eval primary. How easy it is to change stuff here. We're gonna add a new method. Okay, so here's the methods and stuff. We are gonna add b method is. So now here in parseOp, we're gonna add is, literally is. So we just added a new b methods is. So now we have a new method there, and we can literally go here and go to eval binary, or no, binary op. Put the definition. Now we can do this. If op is equal to b method is, return vbool a dot v is equal to a, not v necessarily, v dot that is equal to a d. Will that work? Oh no, not b v. Will that work? No, because those are valid operands to binary expression union. So yeah, we need to take the address. How do I do this? I forgot. Oh wait, no, I forgot. We're passed by reference. We can literally just do that. So now we have a new operator. We changed what? 4 lines? If we put this into 1 line, yeah, it would be around 4 lines. We have. Does it work? Let's test it. No. Expect a comma. So yeah, doesn't work yet. Weird. Oh, because that's an thing. You already have this. This does not look good at all. Let's see. Where's... Oh, right. Arrow. So why not? It's null. Null? Eh? It's a V-bull. It's a boolean. Should have returned a boolean. Overloading too much, huh? I'm just using random symbols at this point. It's because is this an identifier and Myla doesn't like that. It's an already existing operation. Colon. There's no colon operator that exists, so any invalid operation actually just returns null. Yeah. Still doesn't work. What? Well, then what do I use then? Oh, this will definitely rack up some stuff. Oh yeah, that's a comment. What was I thinking? I need to find an operator. I found one. This would be very confusing. Yeah, that actually makes sense. That should be false. You've got to be kidding me. Nande. There's literally nothing else that could overload this. This also won't work. Expected camera, it's not parsing properly. I don't know why. I think I do. You watched my Minecraft videos, right? When I was still focused on... Okay, no, that doesn't work. When I was still focused on gaming rather than programming. I'm just gonna introduce it to a function. Yeah, I don't want an overloadable... It's... Well, at least you're gonna be able to see how easy it is to add another function in the built-ins. Jumping from each. Wait a second. It's dead. I think... I do not... yeah, definitely. Oh, it's a programming language that I made. It's a programming language. Where is it? Hello. Was there an update I didn't know about? No, the update destroyed the... well. I have to manually type it now. Native is. And then just put is here. And then here, literally just go here, value, native is, in the star, in the int argc. So this, if you're also of, I am 16, turning 17 this year. vbool argv0 is equal to argv1. that should be RxC. And we should check here if RxC. Yep. RxC is equal to 2. No, not equal to 2. I am from the Philippines. I know, that's surprising. Nope, I am not from China at all. His AB requires two arguments, not operands. That's not an infix operator. So now here we can just build Mila and use the function, because it's annoying me that we cannot demonstrate the values being passed as references. Where is it? There it is. It is false because those are both null, and null is not, what was it called? It's not a singleton, because what grade I am in? In the Philippines, I am grade 11. I'm turning grade 12 the next school year. I don't know what equivalent grade that is in other countries though. How many programming language? I've tried these. So TCL I know a little bit. Rust I've tried implementing a linked list. It was hard. I don't know much about Lua. That's the source code. That's the source code of Lua there. It's just the source code. And this is my own programming language. This is GNU assembly, which I am gonna try and experiment on to finally make my compiler someday. C++, C3, C, and then the D programming language, as well as Haskell and Python. Python is the programming language I've known for a long time. It's the first language that I learned, and I regret learning Python as my first language. It was hard transferring to other programming language, especially since I did not understand memory management back then. Python abstracted the features that C. So my recommended programming languages are strongly typed programming languages and programming languages that don't abstract memory management models. So C, C3, D, any compiled programming languages to this day, except Rust. Rust has the barrel checker. So yeah, there. So those languages, it I don't know, it exposes you to the storm. It doesn't confuse you later, because once you encounter something similar, then you would already understand it. And I started programming in Python in 2020, and I've started programming in C last year, but it's been on and off. So I'd say roughly 3 months of programming in C, and C3, D, and C++, as well as Haskell and Rust. I've only started them last month, and I don't have projects yet for those languages. I just tried them. I do have streams about it, learning Rust and D. Yeah, this is Linux, and I'm not bragging, but it's Arch, and it's not as good as they say it is. It's not good, especially if you're just gonna use it for normal stuff and you're not tinkering. It's meh. For normal usage, it's meh. Yeah, that's all I can say. So that should be true because, oops. No, I already did. C3. I am not a good teacher. I am not a good teacher. Oh, I see. What other languages do you know besides Python? It's true. It's good. And if I add 0 to n, that should produce a new value. So it's false. Now what was I gonna do? That is sync. Oh, I see. Anyways, before someone roasts you, because I know someone will, I'm telling you this as a precaution because I have seen people get into keyboard wars by calling HTML and CSS a programming language. So what HTML and CSS are not programming languages. They are something you call a markup language. They just tell the computer how to render stuff, but they cannot actually run code. I know it will seem weird because HTML has a script tag and all, but it's not a programming language by itself. So before someone roasts you, there, some obscure knowledge. So this is basically same as an in-place operation. Yeah, someone will roast you for that. So yeah, I'd hate to see you get roasted over that. I've been roasted over that as well then, back then. So yeah, here is an example of modifying a value in place. Sync just tells Myla that this value shouldn't be changed or overwritten. So whatever value this becomes, it just gets transferred into here. So even though we incremented A here and we pass in A here, in any other normal programming languages, this would be false. So for example, in Python, so C. Let's see. Tips. Start doing small projects. That's the tips I can give you. Start doing small projects. Yeah, small projects, and then move on to bigger projects, and then you'll be surprised on how far you've come. There you go. So I just started programming in C, and like what? Last year I didn't even know how to write an entry point. C3 and D. C3 is a new language, D is an old language. So what D is, it's basically C++, but C++ shown it. Basically, C++ got popular before D did. So, oops, wrong one here. D language. So this is the D programming language. So it's an old language. There's tools built around it, and this is how it looks like. It's C++ basically. It even has a garbage collector, and yes, it is compiled. So I think I have that. Yeah, I do have the compiler. What is it? DMDC or DMC? So it is DMD, right? DMD. I forgot how to use DMD. Just a second. Whoops. The only problem with C3 and D is that they're not widely used yet. So yes, you would learn from them, but the only problem is you'd be isolated. You'd be isolated because the C3 is not as used yet, as well as D, but even though there's tools built with D and C3, there's still not a lot of people using it. You won't see Netflix using C3 soon. Even the kernel, the Linux kernel, you won't have C3, not even D. Those languages have been around for as long as I can remember. Did I get cut off? So yeah, although I won't stop you from learning C3 and D, it would be much more conventional to learn widely used languages. Yeah, you can still learn the fundamentals. Yeah, you can still learn that. Yeah. The only problem is, it depends. it depends, but yeah. It's still a good way to learn the fundamentals. What if you're gonna learn about there's specific stuff? I think C3 and they do have object-oriented programming. Both of them have objects and classes, but they're different from what you can see from C++ and Java. Actually, C3 is much more modern, so it actually has features that look like are from C++ and stuff. I think C3 even, no, I don't think so, but yeah, I think it has similarities with semantics of other object-oriented programming languages. So, where is it? Examples. Let's see. Where is the... Yeah, there's even operator overloading, as you can see. I think, yeah, it has objects in quotation marks. I think, yeah, it's just like a Rust. You don't really have objects, more like structs that you can attach methods to. I think that's what it is. I don't know. I don't know yet objects. So let's see, search that. Yeah, no, I don't think. Yeah, no. So yeah. And does have classes. So yeah. Yeah, it's not the specs. This is the specs, not the documentations. I hate that they don't have... I don't know where... I couldn't find the examples here. But yeah, it does have classes, as you can see. What do you think about AI? Yes, I won't hide that I use AI. The difference about vibe coding and knowing the code and just copy pasting when vibe coding is that you don't know what the AI is doing if you don't understand the code that it's spitting out. So I'm all in for vibe coding, but don't use it as a replacement, okay? It's not a sentient person you can order around. It's not a sentient person you can order around or push around. It's a dumb kid that read a random Wikipedia page about programming. That's what AI is for me. It's still learning. And the material the AI is learning from is from us, humans. And we aren't perfect. So why do we expect AI code to be perfect when it learned from us? Right? So I don't trust AI. If I don't understand the code, I won't paste it in a code base, in a project. So if it's something that's that's a security risk, I will learn whatever it outputted, whatever it generated before I'll paste it in. So yeah, it is best to learn whatever programming languages first before you vibe code them. So yeah. Fun fact, parts of Myla are vibe coded, and that is the maths library. I vibe coded the addition, subtraction, multiplication, division, as well as these other stuff, as well as the conversions. Basically most of this. But these were added by me because yay, C doesn't have a module system yet. But yeah, I do understand kind of how this works. So why not use Vim or VS Code? I don't like VS Code. I do have Vim and NeoVim, but it's much more convenient here. I know my stuff. I've been using this since I started programming in Python. And yeah, it's just convenient to use, and there's some stuff that I don't know there. But I can use Vim, NeoVim. In fact, I have used it. I've used NeoVim just recently, and I've used Vim way back then. VS Code. I actually tried VS Code back then. It was so hard to set up that I just uninstalled it and went back to Sublime Text. So VS Code are used by programmers who don't really want to let's see, set up stuff. So yeah, I kind of get that they're lazy to set up stuff. But once VS Code goes down in the AI uprising, they won't be able to do anything. Because being a developer means that you need to also learn how to use the tools that you're using. You don't just open an application and let it do the shit for you. No. You understand what it's doing. You learn the flags. Hello. So I've been long enough to have an account on Stack Overflow. So so there's just some parts of the developer experience and the post AI experience. The canon events for developers are getting sweared on by random strangers in Stack Overflow because you don't know a simple API function, a simple literal here and there, or what type that is. Dude, that's what Stack Overflow used to be better than that. And then it was just filled with toxic developers who don't even sleep and drink coffee 24/7 just to swear on some random beginners on the internet. Clippy AI. Clippy AI? What? Clippy AI. What Clippy AI? Anyways, yeah. We got we got sidetracked. Anyway, so this Python 3. So even if I go here in inc a plus equal 1, so that would be roughly the same as that. So if I define a variable 0 and go call inc a and then print a, it's still 0 because Python behind your back copies a. It's not the same a. So that actually generates a separate object. And that is slow. So even if I just go here and go set and use an in place operation, that would actually increment a, and that would still be there. So if I return a here a b and then set b to that and then run it, where is it? There it is. It's still true because this is the same as what we passed here, which should be the case. Should be the case. That's it. There. Yay. So it's passed by reference, no exceptions, unless you copy it. Although I will introduce syntax so that you can just go here and an exclamation mark, and now that will copy the stuff. How I see your stream? I just saw your Void 16 stream and I got intrigued. And I just watched it, and yeah, I just got intrigued. I clicked on the video and I just subscribed. So anyways, should we turn this into a Q&A stream? Should we turn this into a Q&A stream? Why not, huh? I'm bored. Oh, there's 3 people. Let's turn this into a Q&A stream. Q&A. Ah. Cancel. Can't cancel. And then just do this, that, and only the first line. That. Q&A. Turn this into entertainment. Save. So now we're officially a Q&A stream. So, who did you watch while learning a language? Let's see. I don't watch. I didn't really watch tutorials for the other programming languages, but for Python and C, let's coding for C, and then um for Python, Neural 9, and then Random Indians. I don't know the channel names of those Random Indians, but they dominated the tutorial, my tutorial period, okay? So much so that I learned I learned the Indian accent, okay? In today's tutorial, we'll learn how to use variables and print them out to the console. Yeah, Indian guys, thank you for teaching me how to program. Yeah. So, random Indian guys, and then what else? Neural 9, Code with Tim. There's tons of YouTubers that I have watched. So much so that I cannot track them. There's also Indently. What else? Yeah, that's about it. And then I don't know, I just read the documentation, which I kind of hate sometimes when I cannot understand documentation and there's no references to click on. Wikipedia is a great tool when you're learning programming language. Why don't I make a tutorial? I'm not good at teaching. I'm not good at teaching. I'm not good at teaching. Right now, I'm stuttering like hell. Stutter. I stutter easily. I get distracted easily, and yeah. Notification again. So that's the reason why I don't make tutorials, because I'm bad at teaching. Although I am planning to yeah, maybe you are. The other guy was 19, he mentioned it, and I am 16, turning 17. And should I mention your age or no? Should I mention your age? Wait, let's see. I think, yeah, you're the youngest programmer I have met yet. Who are you? Yeah. I don't know if the dude wants to tell his age though. Yeah, there. So yeah, he's the youngest as of right now in this stream. How many people are there? There are 3 people right now. Who's the other one? Who's the other one? So anyways, yeah. I don't want to make tutorials because of my stuttering area. Probably because, I don't know, but in the pandemic, there was just a surge of self-taught programmers. Let's see. Discord. Again, I'm not good at teaching. I can provide material for you to learn, but I cannot teach you directly because, yeah, I'm not good at explaining. Sometimes I overcomplicate things. Yeah, so YouTube, showing. This is one of this guy. He doesn't teach necessarily, but he does videos and stuff which you can use to learn. He just spits out some random facts. And then there's also Neural 9 for Python. He programs in Python primarily, and then Indently, it also focuses on Python. I don't know a lot of C programming channels. Yeah, there's not much that I know. not on playlist. It's just another playlist, isn't it? Oh, there it is. Nope, it's another playlist. C tutorial. Yeah, this. Let's see if I know other. Oh, Fire Ship. Yeah, I watched that dude as well. And Free Code Camp. I think I've watched this before. Oh yeah, I've watched this before. So this. Copy link. Copy link. So I'll just. Oop, there you go. Tutorial. And then here for Indently, I'll give you the channel link as well for Neural 9. Choding is more of like a hobbyist. Is that how you pronounce that? Hobbyist rather than an actual tutorial guy. He just does programming for fun like I do. In fact, he's the one who inspired me to stream like this. So yeah. Oh, and speaking of stuff, look at this. 94 subscribers, let's go! I am becoming popular. Omedeto. So yeah, those. So, any of you have further questions? Thank you. Oh yeah, I forgot there's like a couple of seconds of delay. The chats are instant, but the stream is delayed. I think in how do I pronounce FL automatically generated name, huh? I'm just gonna call him Fleet. I don't know, Fleet. How many people are watching? There's 3 people watching. So yeah, QnA. If any of y'all have questions, I am free to answer them. I will try my best to answer them. Those questions. Yeah, just a second. I will just be right back. Up. Become starved. It's weird. Should probably get that checked, but yeah. I'm scared of doctors. Not because I'm an idiot, but I just don't like being near doctors because I'm scared that they might find something way worse than what I expect. Put on water. Close the term. So anyways, yeah. Has anyone got any new questions? About that. I might scrap that old operating system and start from scratch. So I will be forced to learn assembly. So yeah, I will start from scratch like you did. So that would be very challenging because my old self was a great programmer, and then I took a break in the mid 2023. So I yeah, I forgot my programming skills that I had back then. I'm barely I barely remember the skills that I had before 2023. I got nerfed, but yeah, I will try my best to learn that, relearn those skills, low level stuff, which I already kind of get some of it because I've been watching random YouTube tutorials on how to program without the operating system and stuff. Am I? I'm just double checking. Actually, not coffee break. Food break. Worst language, huh? Let's see. Worst language. I don't really have a worst language in my opinion. A language is a language. The reason why I don't have a language I hate is because every language solves a very specific problem. That's it. So if you think in that way, you will realize that there's no programming languages that actually suck because they have their own focus. So for example, um, Rust. Rust tries to solve memory management. So basically what happens is, yes, you get this overcomplicated type system and the borrow checker, but in return you get memory safe programs that don't leak and are almost not exploitable. And C is that way because it literally is just a way to talk to the hardware. It's one layer above assembly, so it does that job well. It does the job well, so it doesn't suck either. Python, yes, it's slow, but it's easy to write in. As specified, it's a quote unquote simple language. And yes, it's a simple to write language. You can read it almost instantly. So it again wins. It doesn't lose in its own category. So now let's check assembly. Assembly is just literally just telling your CPU what it needs to do in that specific instance. You just order the CPU around. Does it do it well? Yes, it does. So there you go. It doesn't fail its own category. It's basically like comparing apples and oranges. If you compare two separate programming languages, especially so if you compare two different programming languages that have separate and not even related programming paradigms. It's like, yeah, comparing apples and oranges. Comparing Haskell to another procedural programming language would just end up getting you roasted. So yeah. Funnily enough, I'm also learning actual languages like German. Hold on just a second, the noodles might be cooked. I'm gonna just check it. Yep, just a second. It's cooked. Yeah. Besides from learning programming languages, I'm learning actual real world languages. Such as German and Japanese. Although I don't have much progress in Japanese. I can speak German a little bit. I can describe things and not that good in German, so but yeah, I'm trying to learn it. And yeah, it's hard to learn languages. Like, how do people learn multiple languages in the first place? This is, I am almost done setting up my noodles. Why did I not scatter that around? Anyways, yeah, here I am back now. Do your parents disagree with like coding? They didn't. They didn't disagree. Uh, the reason why I like programming at all is because the reason why I even got across programming is that my dad has he's a techie. He has computers at home. So before I actually learned programming, I already had some knowledge of computers. I just didn't know how they actually work. Besides, from the parts, like how do the apps run, and now that's what got me into programming. But I didn't actually start programming then. I only started programming, in 2020, because I saw some tutorial and I just started from there. I saw a tutorial and then bam, here I am. So yeah, how many viewers do we have? 2. The other one ran out. Noodles. Speaking of subscribers, I can't believe that this is happening. Like, what? I never even thought I'd get past 60. Here. Nice number. So, yeah, where's So, yeah. Look at this. It just 1 and then 0. This was like 2023, and then bam, this jump is when dear friend Nokotan came out. I posted I used to post my dear friend Nokotan, that song Shika Nokotantan daily. So yeah, that's where I got most of my subscribers. And then it became stagnant in this part again, slowly increasing. And then this is when I started programming again, streaming programming. And then yeah, yes, this is the biggest. Yeah, look at that. It's just boom. It's a big jump. It's a big jump. That's 65. So yeah, there it is. Very big jump. And is this not like... So yeah, that's all I can say. Anyways, I might actually end the stream soon. Like around 8:40. No, not 8:40. 8:15 actually. So that would be, yeah, a few minutes. Would be not 14, 15. 11 minutes. So when this hits 21 minutes, I'm gonna end the stream now. Because I am tired and I have to prepare for some event. So yeah. Which language? What language? Oh, alright. Ciao. There's still another viewer. I wonder who the other viewer is. Is it that Chinese guy? And we should go down to one viewer now. Speaking of viewer, what's the oh, nice. 3 minutes. There was 5 viewers at some point. It's good. So yeah. No, my brother. I have to go now. I am very sorry. I have to go now. Ciao, tschüss, or whatever goodbye is in your language.